just reminiscing outside about the first time I saw Alan Wake at E3.
Yep.
Quite a few years ago.
That's true.
And
we are happy to be back.
And it's been a bit of a sleeping time, but now he's finally awake. You're ready to reveal all about it.
A couple of years back, we were showing the vision of the game, and then went hard to work, and now we are here to show you the gameplay.
So has it been a long struggle, or why has it taken so long for you guys?
Well, yeah, I mean, making a game like this is a long journey for us, and we see Remedy. We feel that we are more like craftsmen than a factory that hammers out game after game. For us, it's more like a labor of love. We take our time, we make our own technology, we make our own tools. It's always a research project as well. So we make prototypes, try to find out the right combination of gameplay to match our vision. And if the first one doesn't hit it, then we do a new one until we are happy about it. And we try to keep our quality bar very high. For us, naming game after the main character is kind of a tradition. That's how important the main character is to the story and to the whole game. It's all about him, his dilemma, what's going on inside his head. And this is a psychological thriller, so we will be asking the question whether this is really happening or whether he has gone mad. Alan Wake is a best-selling writer. Whose life turns to a nightmare when his wife disappears on their vacation to the idyllic small town of Bright Falls in Washington. And as impossible as it seems, his thriller story starts to come true before his eyes, and he's trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
So we got to see some gameplay, obviously, some combat in there.
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit about how the combat works and how much of a part of the game that's going to be?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this is an action game, but there is a wide variety of different scenarios in the game. The demo we are showing here is very action-oriented and tightly packed to show you the core gameplay loop. It happens at night in forest, but to balance these sequences out in the game, we do have NPC interaction sequences, daytime, you get to explore the small town of Bright Falls, meet the quirky locals, get to know the story more. The combat itself, light is a key gameplay element for us. It's a very important part of the story and very important part of the gameplay. There is a wide variety of different light sources in the game, and its light source is a much more important tool to the player than a firearm in this game. This is a thriller, and we feel that a good thriller needs a tight pacing, and because of that, it is to the player. It is story-wise, it is a linear experience. That being said, there is lots of exploration content in the game. You can dip deeper into the story, get more depth, get more backstory. It's not a level-based game. We have a large game world, but the story is kind of a logical path for the player through the game world. So that's what the player is following. At times, that path is quite wide. It could be a whole forest valley or a section of a small town. But the story is guiding the player through the game. Well, in a way, the town of Bright Falls is a character in itself. There is a history to the town that you will be finding out, and we do have a TV series type of a supporting cast around Wake himself. Some of them are quirky locals, some of them are important people in Wake's life. He is not a local. He comes from New York City over to the state of Washington on vacation to this small town. We modeled the story of the game and the whole game after a season of a TV series. So the story is logically structured and divided into episodes. And we do things like we have a short previously on sequence at the beginning of each episode to remind you of the relevant story points that are related to the episode you are about to play, and in many cases, the pacing follows TV series type of a structure, so we end episodes in interesting cliffhangers to then flow into the next episode.